Hello,
So
everybody.
aggressive.
It's the How to Die Alone podcast. Hello, everybody. It's the How to Die Alone podcast.
Hello, everybody.
I'm one of your
Hello,
hosts,
boys.
David Way, and to my right is the lovely intern Manders. Mander the intern, Amanders with her manatee, a manatee necklace.
Amanda T.
And then to my south with his box of Dole fresh vegetables in a garage somewhere. Undescribed location is Matt Williams. And,
Matt's in witness protection.
yeah,
Me and Metallica are re-recording Garage Inc. So
that's right. Dude, he might be in witness protection. Maybe that's what happened to his Facebook.
Oh, that makes
Yeah.
more sense.
So
So
something happened here. What happened?
so it's been about a month, I think, since we've been allowed to record, and you can tell that time has passed because I have a scraggly scruff.
You have a few hairs on your face.
But I went to New Orleans this last week, and on my way back, I got notified that somebody was trying to sign in, and then they did, and then they deleted my Facebook, and I haven't been able to recover anything yet.
Wait, so they just deleted the whole account?
Yeah, it's like fucking gone.
You lost all your pictures and everything on there?
Yeah, I lost, like, that's what I was like, all of my
Oh.
jokes that I was going to do something with.
Jokes.
Well, I think you just hit the nail on the head. It had to have been another comic. It was like, I'm sick of these fucking puns.
Yeah. One of the comics went
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
You're like, goddamn sleep crapnia. No.
Yeah.
This
I don't
is
know
over.
though. I don't know if there's a comic like smart enough to do all that. I mean, maybe most of them, don't
You
really.
can pay anybody on Reddit to do that.
I guess
well, you
that's true.
guys, yeah, what was a direct pipeline from my head to you guys? And I didn't realize how much time I spent on Facebook just randomly scrolling through stuff, or just being like, here, let me show you guys this stupid thing that I thought of. Like, the last thing I wrote was the it was the Marvel meme that said, I love the Avengers, no cap, and I just scribbled out Captain America.
That was really dumb.
And it made so many people angry because they just thought I didn't like Captain America.
Yeah, and you're like, no, you're making fun of the joke, no cap. Like, that's the,
Yeah.
people
Yeah,
are dumb, dude. They just latch onto the thing that they think, and then it's like, I like Captain. Hey, he doesn't like. It's like, no, did you read the joke, or did you just see Captain America cross out and fucking lose your shit?
Yeah, they still left a little bit of Chris Evans' face, so it's not even a good job of scratching.
It was a terrible job.
I didn't get it. I stared at it for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, I don't understand.
It took me a while to get
And then
it.
finally, I'm like, oh, no cap. I get it because it's Captain America. If you had capitalized the C in cap, that would have made more sense.
Yeah, then I might not have gotten deleted. By
Maybe on
Maybe,
your
yeah.
next Facebook page.
Maybe it was a grammar Nazi.
Yeah. Well, it showed somebody. It showed me that, like, it was somebody in Delaware that hacked into it. Because then there's like a different email that's like, I guess, primary email or something.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. With VPNs and shit, they could be in anywhere in the world, dude.
Yeah.
And just run it through
At least
Delaware.
they didn't mark you as dead. Like, at least you're not an obituary.
Oh yeah, didn't that happen to Danny that we had on?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Danny Smythe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He like
Danny Smythe is
somebody. I don't know if they. I guess they hacked his account. Is that what they did?
I thought so.
And then just
they
marked him
as dead.
Dead. So like people were calling him, and he's like, "I'm not dead."
No, nobody's texted me. Actually, I've got people like, "Did you block me?" I was like, "Yeah, because I hate you."
That's crazy though that they could just get in there so fast and just delete it. Like,
yeah, well, like I thought what was gonna happen is that they're just gonna go, hey, look at these sunglasses, or hey, here's a video that we're in together or something, and then everybody's like, no, I can't tag you or find you. So I don't know if it was just someone just being an asshole or what, or I was just like, what's your end game for this? But I mean,
just to ruin your life and
to get you to quit comedy finally.
Yeah, we've had
it. Like, there's still Twitter.
That's exactly what I've been doing. I was like, this would be a good tweet.
I know. I need you to get back on Facebook so you're not sending all of your ideas to me.
Yeah.
Like your stupid
Well, yeah.
TikTok idea yesterday
Well,
in
then
the
I was like,
store.
how are all my friends, how are my comic friends that are getting shows and stuff, like, how are they supposed to know that they ain't nobody without
Right.
me constantly telling them?
Yeah.
You ain't nobody.
It's a rough job.
Yeah, Amanda's taking up the slack for me. She sent me a couple where
Yeah, I saw it. She posted on it was JJ's or it was
Yeah,
Fargo.
it's only JJ.
Yeah. But
I'll only fuck
that's
with
right.
JJ.
Yeah. But like, so do you have a new account yet, Matt?
No,
You still trying to get the old one back?
I'm still trying to get the old one back.
That's
There's
what I
like
don't understand is like, why don't they have some kind of like Zoom thing like we're doing right now? Like I can clearly see that you. So
yeah,
like, if you're like, hey, someone logged into my shit, this isn't me. I don't know who
Mhm.
this is. Kick them out. Change the password, and then literally only tell you the password so you can go back in. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because they can clearly see it's you, and you're like, here's the paper from today or whatever. Prove the date. I don't fucking know. You know, like
This is me, Dave Chappelle, August 5th.
yeah.
It's like
But,
when you verify your Bumble account, they're like,
Yeah.
post a picture, and they're like, why?
Well, they kind of did a thing like that where they said, all right, show us your photo ID, and I sent that into Facebook, and they're like, okay, well, you can change the password, and then I think I changed the password, and then they said, okay, now log in and add this like authentication code. I'm like, I can't get in. There's like a loop now where it's like, okay, log this in. Okay, now send this authentication code that's linked to your Facebook. Well, I can't because I can't get into the fucking thing and use
I
the
feel
menu
like this is
to
a
turn
bad
it on.
breakup.
I was like, who's on first? What?
Now I think what happened was the person you're dealing with at Facebook saw your profile, read your puns, and was like, "We're not letting this guy back on.
Yeah, for sure.
We're not gonna
Domestic
gum
terrorism.
up. We're not gonna gum up our fucking bandwidth with this stupid ass shit. No Cap. Who the fuck doesn't like Captain America? Like he's like, I'm out. I'm
It's
out.
just an angry admin that doesn't get it. He's like,
Yeah.
Chris Evans is a saint.
Yeah,
That's America's ass.
that's hilarious, dude.
I feel like you just got ghosted by Facebook and you're just not ready to move on. So you just
Yeah, I
keep
know.
trying.
Yeah, you got to
Well,
go to the. What was the other one they all went to? All the fucking trumpeteers.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
parlors?
Yeah, you got to go to Parlor.
Parlor. That's it.
God, no, no, thank you. I was like, all right, I don't need to talk to y'all that bad.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not fucking joining that shit.
Yeah. So,
Matt's like, come on, message me on Parlor. I'm like, what? Fuck out of here.
You know what I joined recently?
yeah.
And I didn't post any content, but I joined to see what it was like. Is the OnlyFans.
Only Dan's.
Only Dance, yeah.
Only friends.
Only Dan's.
It's OnlyFans.
Yeah. Because
Oh,
apparently
I thought it was
it's
like a
in
separate
Houston,
one.
right?
No, on TikTok you're not allowed to say OnlyFriends, so
Yeah. You
Or
can't say boobs and stuff.
OnlyFans.
You can't say that on
retarded.
TikTok?
I don't think so.
They'll like flag it for inappropriate content, I think.
Yeah. A lot
Dude,
of
they're
people
fucking
will
weird, dude.
adjust
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just got a new one. That's basically like
a new OnlyFans.
the Parlor version. No, it's the Parlor version of TikTok. What's it
What?
called? Clapper.
What?
It's what
I
I do
don't
with
think
them.
I like this.
Yeah, it's what I do with them cheeks. I just clapper.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, the verification is pretty in depth.
Did you say the bearification?
Yeah, the verification.
Is that what you said?
No, I said verification.
Oh, I thought-
Verification's even better.
I heard
That's way better.
bearification.
We have to verify your account, and you're like, I'm already
Yeah.
there.
It's like prove you're not a robot, and it's like prove you're a bear. And you're just like,
That's our next angry text at 2:00 in the morning.
verification, yeah.
Verification.
No, but it's like
Yeah, I hate
TikTok,
it
but it has
yeah.
like a lot of kinks in it still, though.
Okay, yeah.
But like, and most of the people on there seem to be like, it's like they have like when you install, they have like an intro video kind of thing that like explains it, you know, and it's like still have some kinks, but like a lot of people are coming here because are you sick? You know, you're not gonna find any like kids dancing half naked to rap songs. Like they're just kind of
All I hear
shitting
is
on it.
kinks.
Yeah, but no, it's not like it's like people here is like 30 and up or something. I'm like, dude, did you just say that because I put my date of birth in and now you're like catering to me? Like I don't. It like knows what video like pre-roll to
safe
throw at
here.
you.
You can talk about Limp Bizkit and Corn all you want.
Yeah.
We won't judge you. You can even talk about Trapped and
But that's the thing. I put that stand-up clip where on TikTok where I say landed on my dick, and
Yeah.
because of that, they flagged it and like got rid of it. So I went in, re-edited it, bleeped it out. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't understand why this is being blocked
I
out.
always think it's funnier
There's
with the
girls in lingerie like dancing. Like, how the fuck is
Yeah.
me saying landing on my dick? Like, even I'm not
Right.
showing it. I'm just saying it. But somehow
Yeah.
the words hurt more than boobs, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the
Words
fact
do
that
hurt more than boobs,
This is true.
Davey.
This is true. All right, my bad. That was a
well,
poor
except for that
choice
one
of-
lady that smashes cans with her cans, like those hurt.
Oh yeah, that looks not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ever been knocked out by a knocker? That sounds. Oh, dude, that I don't even. I hate that. I hate that word for boobs.
Knocker?
Too.
Knockers?
So fucking disgusting, dude. That's like
But
cooter.
like, can you just think of
I
like somebody
fucking
just, like,
hate-
grabbing the nipple and going tick 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 tick.
Like you have a nipple ring, you're just like,
Yeah.
I can't, dude.
that's how you let a woman know you're interested.
Cooter, like the word cooter. Just I want to
Yeah.
fucking rip my goddamn
Cooter's
eardrum out.
weird.
Well, there was actually a
Because it's
sports
always
bar.
like some like country like fucking overbite, dirty face fucking girl that says it. And I'm just like, when I hear it, I just instantly think of that thing hasn't been washed in a month. Like it's just no.
Ew.
Exactly. Because I'm a country girl, and I'm like, no, you're not. You're just dirty. There's
And
no-
what, I don't know. In what context do people say that?
like redneck girls. They wear like the cowboy boots, and they're like, they'll be at like the mud pit
Daisy
going mud,
Dukes.
and they'll be like, oh, almost hit me in my cooter, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I just want to fucking, you don't.
I
need
have
to
hung out with country people, and I don't think I've heard that.
Well, there's a sports bar here called
No.
Cooter Browns, and I was like, I don't want to eat there.
No.
There's
then
a
they-
place here that's called Cooters, and they have all you can eat crab legs.
Well, Cooter Browns in Pensacola got shut down for health code violations. So there
Well.
you go, Davey.
Davey's on point.
Cooter brown, so it's just a taint. It's like right in between the two.
Cooter Browns, yeah.
No.
I was going back to thinking of something like Bearification. I was like, does that sound like when a bunch of big burly gay men take over a neighborhood?
Hell yeah, dude.
Gentrification, but it's with
Verification.
Property value went way up.
the French bulldogs and bikes. Hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
What sucks though is that now the community pool has to be skimmed twice as much.
Oh, because they're so hairy. Okay, got it. I went a different
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a very difficult job having to skim that. Up.
Oh my god!
This is why you're not on Facebook, man.
If Jacobs just verbally attacks you,
Yeah.
I would not be
It
surprised.
might have been Jacobs, honestly. Now that I think about it. He paid Santos to like fucking like hack in there.
He's
and
like, get
take
him,
this motherfucker down.
get him off of the internet. Yeah, John Jacobs ruins the internet. But yeah,
That's so funny.
no more Are You the Fun.
So with that OnlyFans thing,
Right.
apparently they're like not doing nudity or something.
They're taking off all
Uh,
sexual content.
After
So
October.
what's considered sexual content though? Like, what if I do feet?
Right.
pics?
It's that like it's someone's gonna be saying, "Oh, I know it when I see it," sort of bullshit. It's gonna be vague. Where if it's if it's considered indecent, and you're like, "Well, what does indecent mean?"
It's
like, well,
yeah.
Yeah, and you're like,
It's kind of like fucking Tinder.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna leave it up to like dealer's choice. So like, if a bigger girl's wearing something on like TikTok, oh that's offensive, or you can't do that. But if like a really skinny mini fucking whore, sorry I don't know why I call her, but a skinny mini like 2x4 built chick that looks like a supermodel, they're gonna be like,
Looks
oh
like
this
Plank.
is okay. So it's gonna be the same thing
Yeah.
on OnlyFans. So like,
Yeah.
if whoever reviews it is like, like, oh, I like her, so I'll leave her up. But then
Yeah.
another girl does it, and he's like, that bitch got hit with a brick in the face. she
Yeah.
can't have this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could think of. Like that. So you're saying, especially when it's vague like that, they just leave it up to.
Right. They leave it up for interpretation. What's
Because
always
that's the thing. Because it's sexual thing. It's like if someone's doing feet pics, no one's admiring just like they're doing it for sexual reasons, obviously, right?
right.
No
Or
one's
they
just
just
like a foot aficionado. There's no such like, do you see the
Right.
creases on this one? You know what I mean? The high
Right.
arch is just so
They're like, ooh,
mesmerizing.
It's just a bunch of podiatrists on there.
Yeah, that's an podiatrist. So like, we're gonna use this one for our model to teach young podiatrists in school,
right.
podiatry school.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it's for. Education, science.
Right. Of course. I guess now everybody's going like, oh, you can everybody's like giving them away for free now. They're like, oh yeah, free lifetime from now on. And they're like, yeah, you got a month left.
Yeah.
But I don't get the
Snapchat premium's still there. Calm
True.
down.
and like Twitter just shows nudity too. So it's like I just don't understand I guess you can't get paid for that. But like it's the
We can do a cash app, I
it's
guess.
the fact that I thought OnlyFans
Mhm.
literally started just for like the nudity stuff.
That's what I thought too. But I was like, I don't know.
Did
that
it
was
start
my
out
bad.
like Patreon and then just like all these people took it over for
I think that was the original plan. It was supposed to be like Patreon, and then a bunch of accountants took over.
Yeah.
they were
Well,
like,
I was
fuck it,
like-
I guess we're leaning into this.
Hey,
Yeah.
Dave, remember
Because
when
I saw
Tumblr-
someone on someone's post, sorry man, I saw on someone's post the reason it happened is because they weren't paying taxes on, like they weren't paying in the tax bracket for that kind of material. And I'm like, what does it cost more money to host naked photos than any other regular
Well,
photo?
They're probably paying out their people as independent contractors, so they don't pay as much taxes, but the people that make the money have to pay the taxes.
Hmm.
Like if
Okay.
when I make money on TikTok, I'm an independent contractor. So when I file my taxes, I have to claim that as income.
Yeah.
Right.
But I didn't know, does it cost more because of the fact that they're making their own porns or whatever, or they're naked, whatever you want to call it? Because you can like upload anything you want. So if they're uploading like videos of them having sex, do those people like, are you allowed to do that? You like a sex worker now? Like I don't know the laws on this shit. That's why I was wondering.
I don't know. I mean,
Mm,
there's probably certain liabilities that they didn't want to have anymore, or something like that, or maybe they're getting sued for
They're
certain. Maybe
probably
some stuff was slipping through. I mean, I don't. I
they're
don't
probably
think.
getting more investors to come in
Yeah.
and
Well, like I was just gonna say, like, hey
Uh,
Dave, you remember on Tumblr when they got rid of all the sexual content and everybody was like,
yeah.
yes, Tumblr is way better now, and it became more as popular as ever.
no.
Yeah, me either. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I
they're
was like, I've never been on Tumblr since.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's the thing that the people that wanted the wholesome, they were already on Pinterest, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you already have that version of it. Just like Reddit is like this clean, wholesome. But if you want the fucked up shit, you go to 4chan. Like that's just the
Right.
so you get the Patreon if you just want to, do a podcast and or content creator.
Cooking, yeah.
Yeah.
And then now if you want to just do nude photos or feet pic or whatever, or even just like classy photos or whatever you want to call them, like you're not
Boudoir.
technically nude, but it's like really high quality and you want to sell them, then you go to OnlyFans or whatever.
All right, so let's do it, Davey. I mean, we got a month left. Why not?
Why
So
do you
just
think
do
I
the-
signed in?
Yeah, we can just do the slow scans from head to toe, and we'll we'll put up a link.
Dude, I honestly thought about doing feet pics because my girl was like, "You have nice feet for a dude." I'm like, "Hell yeah, I do."
Are they hairy?
A little bit.
I'd
There's
expect them to be
some
hairy.
hairy knuckles on there, you know what I mean? A little pumped up.
Yeah,
And I
'cause
was like,
kinda got-
I was
yeah.
like, babe, I was like, we're just gonna make some videos where you're just like slapping a mayonnaise on there, and then we'll do some mustard, just all kinds of sauces, just
Yeah.
slap
You're
it
gonna
up,
do cake
lather it up,
smashing.
Yeah.
load,
Here's-
yeah, cake.
Oh, I
Smash.
got an idea.
People would
So-
buy that shit, dude, right?
Yeah, what you
Yeah.
should do is you should get like not like huge onion rings, but like kind of smaller onion rings, and get those toe spreaders. And you'd be like, okay, if you give us $5, it's 5 rings
This
that
is
we're gonna
why
try to
you're
make onto
off of
Davey's
Facebook.
toes. What? No
This is
way. This
why
is a great idea.
This is why you're kicked
Yeah,
off.
ring toss on
Facebook.
Davey's toes.
No,
Ring toss.
no,
Yeah, onion ring toss onto Davey's toes.
no.
And then another guy comes in and eats him off it.
Yeah.
Just comes in
It's
and bites
Matt.
it.
Matt is the other
Yeah.
guy.
He's not. He's got to get more of a beard going. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because like he could have it in his mouth and he could like dip it in assorted sauces.
Why wouldn't Davey dip it with his foot and then the guy eats it?
I mean, he could do that. It's in
Mhm.
development. That was just like my thought right
There's
away.
different versions.
Right.
And we'll put it up. I'll put it up on Barely Fans. Because it's double entendre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're only getting feet pictures, barely my fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you want to be the full, yeah, if you want to be the full one, you get. I mean, you watch my stand-up clips.
Yeah.
And shit, I don't know.
Wait, so like barely fans is like if you don't want to pay any money, and then if you want the full thing, you get the Patreon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I was thinking we should we should find Dan Steen again for if you guys don't know who Dan Steen is, he's one of the greatest stand-up comics you'll ever see. And I think we should make the domain of only Dan's. It's only
Dance.
Dan, and you can only get videos of Dan.
Oh God, dude, no, I don't
One
know.
Dan, or like if their Dans are, there's other Dans they can.
Well,
join.
actually no. So it should be like only Dan, and so that we just do Dan Steen, and then we could do another called only Dan's, and then all the other Dans can do it. But the
Okay.
supreme one is only Dan, which I think is would be the premium content.
Do you have any more ideas in that brain of yours? Just wanna.
Only
Maybe-
grands? Yeah, only grands is just grandmas. Or only
What about
hands?
Grandpa?
Only
Only
grands.
hams. There's no turkey at Thanksgiving. Only hams.
Yeah, it's Leanne
Oh my
Hansworth.
God, why are you sucking me into this, Matt? What are you doing?
I'm not
He's like,
giving
I haven't had
ideas,
Facebook for a week. I got to get all this shit out right now.
He's been internalizing it all.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what it feels like. But guys, I got some ideas. You're like, no.
Have you just been like tormenting your roommate with this shit?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. And he's just like, stop talking for
He just like
for a
comes,
while.
he knocks on his door like 3 a.m. He just got off a shift or something from the hospital. He's like, hey, what about this? And he's like, dude, I'm sleeping. Like, come on, man. Like,
He's like, I have to see patients tomorrow.
oh, so
Uh,
dirty. Yeah, you just went to New Orleans, didn't you?
Yeah, I just went to New Orleans, and it was a cool, awesome spot. Like,
Was it
we
for
did-
Mardi Gras?
No,
No, that's like in March. Yeah.
yeah.
Can we go next year for Mardi Gras?
Yes.
We're gonna do a live podcast from one of the French cauldus.
Yes.
Sit up on them
amazing.
balcony just throwing beads at everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, bear
I'll buy the
beads? That'd be
beads.
cool.
Bear beads. Bear beads and bear bags for everybody. Bear bag and everybody.
What do you get with a bear bag?
The beads are in the bear bag.
Yeah.
Or I mean, no, the bear beads. Like, what do you get for that? Like a hairy flash? I'm confused.
I don't know.
What could we do
Yeah.
for bear beads? Because like they
They're
could
just
have
all
little.
brown color.
Well, ew.
Well,
We'll get-
bears-
It goes along with the branding for
We'll
bear
see, they
bags.
could, we'll see, like they could be regular beads, but they could be covered in hair. Like
They could be
like
anal
fur.
beads because then the bear bag.
Ah, you can put them in the bear bag. So yeah, so they'd be
It's like a
ma-
storage pouch at that.
right.
like a
Well,
stool
see,
softener.
yeah. Well, what I was thinking of is you could break it open, and there'd be honey in it. So there'd be bear beads.
Just like liquefy. I can't have honey in there, man. Be throwing. Everybody's gonna be sticky. They're gonna fucking hate us at Mardi Gras. They're gonna be walking around their hair. They're like, what the fuck is this in my hair? It's like, they're like, that better be honey from a bear bead.
Or you could
But
have lube
they
in it.
don't give you more energy though. Like when people on bikes and runners drink the honey thing, like they
Mhm.
give
Yeah.
you the same thing. Like you're all
it's
like
just the
drinking
sugar,
all
yeah.
day. Yeah, you're drinking all day in New Orleans. You need some sugar.
You need
Yeah, we could
water,
light it around your
sugar,
glass.
but yeah.
You got to keep going. Can't water it down.
Well, it was I mean, New Orleans fucking stinks though, because like we were just on the outskirts
Like
of
it
the
smells bad.
Dude, it smells.
I was like, it's bad or
Well, like
it
Bourbon
smells bad.
Street. I mean, Bourbon Street smells just fucking horrendous because it's like
Why?
you're walking and you're like, are we to the like Bourbon Street yet? And then you're like, yeah, we're there, because it's like hot vomit and pee mixed
There's
together
a bunch
with,
of homeless people.
with like a po' boy. Yeah, those two. In the middle of Bourbon Street, there was like these two big like
They're
road
called
cones.
poor boys, Matt, not po' boys.
Peasant boys.
Mwah.
Yeah, they were handing out flowers.
No.
Well, I felt really bad because there was this one guy. There was like these two road cones, and there's just like standing water. I don't know where the water had come from, but his shirt was off, and he was
Somebody's bladder.
I don't know. And he was just laying in standing water on Bourbon Street, just like basically hugging a road cone. I was like, God, over. There's foot traffic over here, man. Like you gotta know where you're at, sorta, or maybe not. I don't know. It's
I mean, it is New Orleans. They're just fucking crazy down there, dude. There's nothing to do, so they just get fucking hammered all day.
Yeah. Well, here's a nice story about that. So we went back to this place called Jackson Square, and it's like a
Ooh, I
historic
know Jackson Square,
historic spot, and it's really nice. And there's a lot of street performers and stuff like that. We walk across it, and there's these stairs that you can go down, and you can just kind of sit and look at the harbor right next to it, and you watch boats go by and shit. So Brandon and I go, and there's a lady that would like first I just saw the woman, and she was naked, and it looked kind of like she was taking like or like maternity photos, where she was just like kind of like it looked like she was doing an art project.
She had her
for
hands
somebody
on her
taking
belly
photos.
when they like do this thing where there's one on the top and one on the bottom.
Yeah. It looked like
Yeah.
she was kind of being modest, but kind of not. But her titty was definitely hanging out, and she was definitely naked. And I was like, oh wow, so they're really getting into the art scene around here. And then I look slightly up, and there's like two other naked homeless guys, and then just a sea
Art,
of people
Matt.
up. Yeah, just like a sea of people up in the stands.
Wait,
just
so
recording them. Yeah.
you had street performers pretending to be homeless, naked people?
No, they
I
were
think
just
they're actually homeless.
Oh, there's tons of street performers down there. They get really into the art.
Yeah.
So you're like, wait a minute, these people are pretending to be homeless? That's fucked up, dude.
No,
They were homeless
just like,
people, and people were pretending that they were street art.
I got you. They're like
Yeah.
leaning on them, taking photos.
yeah. So it was just like three naked people in the water, and I was like, oh, they're just naked, homeless, crazy people, and there's just like people filming them, and so this other homeless woman comes to like kind of try to wrangle them or something like that. And she's like, "Get out of that water! You're just gonna be on the internet for everybody to see on YouTube." And the
Go
somebody
on,
in the
get.
crowd was like, "Don't worry, I wouldn't do them like that." And I was like, "What is going on?" Like, because they were just videotaping like naked homeless people just to have on their phone.
New Orleans crazy, bro.
Yeah. Well, then then the homeless lady was like, "Just cut Jason." She's like, "Cut Jason a break. He's going through a rough time, a rough patch. He's getting divorced." Yeah, which kind of broke me because I was like, "What does that mean?"
There's
Getting
Homeless-
divorced. Dude, you never seen homeless couples? Seen it? Well, I'm that
Yes,
serious.
yeah. No, I was like, yeah, there are divorced.
But it's like,
or
yeah, that is
married
weird
homeless
though.
people. Yeah, I was like, it's like a civil union sort of thing where they
Yeah.
just say they're married, and now they're like, well, now we're not.
Yeah, they just, well, how they gonna split the shopping cart, dude?
yeah.
Like cut it in half. So horrible.
Somebody gets two wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
You gotta
like,
put a
Well, with or
skateboard
without
on
the
one
handle?
side.
Which side
Yeah.
do you want?
I was like, but I don't know, divorce doesn't make you do that sort of thing. So I
No,
guess
no, it doesn't.
Not when you're already naked in the middle of the fucking street.
It makes you
in
do
front of
really dumb
everybody.
shit, but not
Yeah.
that.
She took everything, the clothes off my back. He's just like screaming.
So I was looking away. I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep looking down this way. And Brandon was just staring at him. I was I was like, all right, Brandon, let's just go. And he was like, I can't look away. It's it was
Like a
like,
train wreck.
yeah, it was like he was like, this is enthralling. This is it was like poetry in motion, basically.
That would be me.
Because apparently, like one of the homeless guys came over and then just start like put his face in the girl's boobs, and then eventually just sucked her titty just in front of a bunch of people.
Why not?
Yeah.
You're naked. You're homeless. What do you got to lose?
Yeah, what are you gonna get arrested? Thank you for
Yeah.
3 hots and a cot,
Yeah,
baby. You know what I mean? Like throw me in
exactly.
jail.
I was, yeah, I was just kind of like, but I was just kind of there. I was like, what the fuck is going
Well, I
on?
mean, Matt, that's why you go to New Orleans. You know, Bourbon Street and Canal Street. That's for fucking tourist pussies. All right, you want the real show? You go watch the homeless Art Deco people perform in
Yeah.
the park.
Yeah, you go
It
get
is
yourself a
surprising.
beer at Cafe Du Monde and an iced latte, and you go.
Yeah,
watch
hey,
the
do
homeless
mom. Did you
It's
get any?
surprising that you
Uh,
weren't the one like interacting with them and recording them.
Yeah, I'll talk to just about anybody, but I mean, I do have my limits too, where I'm just like, this isn't gonna end well for anybody.
That's your
Yeah.
line.
Yeah,
It's
but
interesting.
Matt was one over there trying. He like tries to help. He like brings a blanket over to her, like cover her. He's like, she's like, get the fuck off me,
yeah,
faggot.
exactly.
Sorry.
Well, yeah,
Matty's
it's
like, I'll have you know.
yeah.
Man, we don't say those words. That's how you get fucking hacked on Facebook and kicked off.
Yeah, because all of those statuses, all those anti-LGBTQ stuff.
That's what you post all the time, dude.
I know.
No cap. I know what you mean.
I didn't know Cap was gay.
Exactly. Like me. That means that's code for no gay people.
So
I'm kidding.
so we're walking back, and I see this husband and wife walking. They have two little kids. They're probably like close to 10, and they're walking up towards the steps to go to the harbor.
You warned them.
No.
Yo, you turn around and followed them. You're just like, I want to see how
Yeah,
this
we
plays
did.
out.
We kinda
God
went like,
damn it, Matt. Are you
"Should we-"
serious?
We're like, should we tell him? And I was like, and then like kind of the window closed because you don't want to like go chasing after somebody and be like, hey, you and
Yeah.
your kids.
Yeah.
Matt was like, hey kids, want to race?
Yeah.
That's one to the naked homeless people's a rotten egg. And you're just like fucking running.
The parents were like, did he just say naked homeless people?
They're like, no, get me.
Who wants to see some bums? Yeah, I was trying to see if I could get David to spit take bums.
No.
Well, see, like, so the best part was happening. Like, so I was just watching.
I can't let that one go.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, but it just I don't want it. I don't think Davey got it.
No,
Sorry, my like head cut out or my headphones cut out.
He said, do you want to see bums?
Yeah, I remember that part. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was way funnier then. All right, continue on.
Sorry. Well, he tried to give me the spit take with the thing.
That's true.
Well, the so like I just wanted to see if the kids would react or see if the parents would go like, oh, and it was, you could see like the entire family see like all whenever they saw it, because it was like you could see the little kid go and he was walking, then he just like froze, and you could see the little girl walking, then she just froze, and the parents were kind of looking around, and then they froze, and then they looked down at the kids, and they're like, oh Jesus, and they're kind of like our age, so they just kind of started laughing. They're like, oh man. And then you see the little kid just like point.
What did you think that you were gonna get taking your kids to New Orleans though?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, it is a daytime. I mean, obviously at night you don't want to, you're not bringing your kids out at night down to
Yeah.
Bourbon Street or whatever. So
Right. Yeah. But usually, like,
did you do the Homer Simpson thing where you ate at like all the spots?
yeah, we had it. Well, we ate
Did you get some beignets?
But yeah, we did. We
Those
got
are my favorite.
Cafe Du Monde.
Yeah, Dumont.
Which again, another homeless person was pretty much ruining it, because I say homeless, but he's just a street performer. He got a huge speaker and he put it just on the outside of and on the street, and was singing karaoke to everybody.
So the
Is this
speakers
John
was
Jacobs?
Yes. No, 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 no,
Na,
no.
na, na, na.
on the hoverboard or whatever.
Na, 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 na.
Well, this guy, he was pretty good he was a pretty good singer, but he was like, so he wasn't technically on the property, and he was just blasting his karaoke.
Pointing towards it, yeah.
Yeah. And it, like, you could barely have a conversation with anybody over the
Yeah.
sound. And he would do that thing where he's like a little bit louder, and I was like, come on, cover your heels up, then like turn it down, so you'd be like, shout. And
Oh yeah, so he's like doing that thing.
How were
yeah.
you guys eating beignets when you did it? And
Yeah,
like
I
all
was
the
like-
powdered sugar came out when you were like, shout.
I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, you know, this beignet would taste a lot better if I was listening to this guy do a fucking horrible cover of "My Heart Will Go On" by
Yeah.
Celine Dion or whatever the fuck
He
said.
did Cyndi Lauper.
Nailed it.
He did Journey. Of course, he did Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah,
God, he did another one.
crowd
My
favorite. He just
Yeah.
does all crowd favorite, like Garth Brooks,
Oh, he
Friends
did
in Low
Wagon Wheel.
Places,
He was doing
Wagon
all
Wheel,
of the classic like karaoke.
karaoke songs. Yeah,
Yeah. It wasn't bad, but I was just like, dude, I'm not in the mood to listen to this shit. I was like,
I don't like karaoke in a karaoke setting, let alone somebody forcing it on me.
I love
Yeah.
karaoke.
I was
I
kind
don't
of
like
like, I was like, this is like a hangover spot to recover or just chill.
And this
Yeah.
guy's like, hey, listen to me.
He's like,
He's like, yeah, he's like, at night I get jumped all the time, but during the day it's my time to shine. So he just, like sets up in the day. You're too hungover to fight.
Yeah.
Go get your
Yeah,
beignets
you
and
can't-
listen
you
to
can't.
this.
Yeah, he held us hostage with karaoke is what happened.
That's awful. I would rather be waterboarded.
Is he like one of those dickheads too? Like, so when you go to leave, or like, oh, you're not liking the sounds, buddy? And it's
Oh,
like,
God.
oh, shut up, you fucking douchebag.
He had the personality turned up of like, hey, we're having a party, like sort of thing.
I mean, maybe that's part of the job. Like, I don't know, street performing.
Seemed like he probably made like some okay money, but again, it was like just at the cost of just kind of going through that, because it was just like that Jackson Square. It was like it was person doing karaoke, person playing piano, person playing guitar.
Yeah.
It was just like an endless sea of people where you just go from one shitty genre to
There's
the
no
next.
jazz going on. Where the fuck's the
No.
trumpet players, dude? I'd have been mad as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, where's the scrumpet?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking New Orleans. Like, that's what you want,
need-
dude.
I mean, we
More
went to a
scrumpet.
proper club and listened to some, but so all right, so here's a story that you guys are gonna enjoy. So I was swiping on the Bumble, and
How old are you?
matched with this on the Bumble. So I matched with this girl that was basically like, "Hey, come over," and I was like, "Okay," and so I did. And when I get there, she was
Naked with another naked homeless man sucking her titty already.
It's you.
Oh my God. I'm like, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
I was like, is this the New Orleans thing?
You got snatch fished. That's a stretch. That's a
Ew.
stretch. Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
like the word snatch.
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I prefer that over the other.
We partially called it Davey. She was just like on her bed, just like butt naked. But
She said, paint me like one of your French girls. Or whatever. Draw me like one of your French. She's
Paint me
laying
with
there, got the
French.
heart of the ocean on her chest. And she's like, where the fuck did you get that?
Well, like, but she was like, wasn't like drunk, but she was like past that and like maybe on something else, sort of thing. So like at first I sat down and I was like,
All right, Matt, hold on. Are you admitting to a felony right now?
no, I'm admitting
Okay.
that it's really
Fair.
easy not to be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because then
I
I went
am
to the
proud of you.
bathroom, peed, and then I was like, hey, and I said, I actually feel really uncomfortable with this. And she said, she was like, that's fair. And then I left.
She said that?
Yeah.
You get the fuck out of there, dude.
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
And
I'm so proud of you, Maddie.
yeah, well, like,
Yeah, but you know, you don't realize as you're leaving, there's like 4 other dudes that are walking
Yeah,
over
I
there.
was like, how many people did she send this to?
Exactly, dude.
Did she
Especially
know
in
it was
that
me?
kind of state, she's probably like just like come over to like
Yeah.
mass.
Well, like the English was okay. Like she didn't seem like she was like fucked up. And then when I got there, I was like, no, this is. I was like, this. I was like, this is a trap or something, or just not a good idea. And so I called for the Uber, and then but I still had to wait, like kind of out. And you could from there, you could see her apartment, and her like blinds are open to the bathroom, and you could see the side profile of her sitting in the bathtub. And I think she had made herself a bath or something like that, but she was just staring straight ahead of her. She wasn't on her phone or watching or like you couldn't see a TV or anything, and she was just staring.
Oh man, Matty,
Bro, she could have died right then, dude.
you avoided a
You got out of there just in
big
time.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow, it is so easy not to be a piece of shit. How do these
Isn't
people...
it?
Yeah, I was like, how easy is it?
It's wild.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so happy I'm not that guy. I hope if she didn't text anybody else, or like that was
That's what I'm
it.
saying, dude. That's scary.
Yeah, of someone going like, this is a guaranteed thing to someone being like, no, I'm good. I don't need it that bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you went to college, so I think you would have figured out if you were a piece of shit or not. That's
Yeah,
when
I
you
mean, we
learn. I
know that
think
you're a
that's when
piece
you
of
learn.
shit,
You're at a
but
party, you go into a room, and there's a passed out girl. You're like, that's, I think, the test. That's one of the first tests. Or like one of them gets like really drunk, and the guy's just like, I'm just gonna hold your hair back while you throw up, and then I'm gonna leave. Put you to bed and leave. You know what I mean?
yeah. Here's water. Here's a
That's
bucket
when you
next to your
learn.
bed.
But there's the guys that do it, and it's just like, all right, that's
Yeah,
you're just that guy now. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, it's not even like it's not like a hero moment or something like that either. It's like
No, just being a
being
decent person.
yeah, like
yeah,
don't be
it's
garbage.
common
Move it.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't, I wasn't like I did a good thing. It was like, no, that shouldn't be a good thing. That should just be what you do.
Yeah, you felt
Mhm.
bad probably for the girl too,
No, I
especially
did.
after she
Like
was like just
I
staring
went,
at the wall like that. What the
yeah, I
fuck?
felt super sad for her. I was like, ew, I feel really gross right
Jacob's just hitting his bed right now. You should have tapped it. No, I'm
now.
kidding. Sorry, I'm like,
She was right there.
We picked on him so much this
I know, but it's
episode.
so fun because he's the only one I know for sure that listens for the most
I
part.
know.
So
I know a few
Or-
people, but he's our dedicated listener.
yeah, he's an OG. He's been with us since the beginning.
Yeah.
And he's probably the most guests we've had on, right? The most
3 or 4 I
times.
think,
Yeah,
at least 4.
he filled in a couple times.
Yeah,
I think
that's
for
true.
Matt.
Yeah.
He filled in, Matt.
Oh yeah, dude. When I lived there every night, I was sleeping in Matt's bed, at the foot of his bed, not in his
Oh
bed.
yeah, that is true.
I was at the foot of his bed, and I hear the door creak, and I'm like, I pretended to be asleep.
We
You're
was
like a
like-
little kid.
Yeah, I was like Jenny's roommate in Forrest Gump. I just pretended to be asleep. Yeah. No, that's when
I
she's
know
in
this.
college. Yeah.
Davey needs to get into this school. There's when we lived in the same room, Jacobs called us the guard dogs. He was like, I would hate to see what would happen to somebody if they tried to break into our house through the door. Because that was when I was like lifting a lot, and then
Yeah.
then having a bear on the floor.
Is that a bearskin rug? Bearskin rug's alive. I just stand up.
Yeah.
It's a bear trap. It's a
Bear
human
trap.
bear trap.
Yeah, Davy's not
Yeah, I just start mauling fucking ankles. And Matt's just over there working the upper body with his upper body. We always skip leg day. Just chugging doing spoonfuls of fucking
Yeah.
creatine, dry powdered
Yeah.
protein. I don't know how the fuck you did that. It made me want to puke every time I watched you do it.
It's really
He puts like
gross.
the powder
Uh-huh.
in his mouth first, and then just swishes water around after.
Oh,
I'm
the
like, what are we-
pre-workout? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. I felt like
Animal.
I'd been doing that for a long time, and then Brandon was like, "That's actually really dangerous."
Yeah, I was just gonna say, have you seen videos of people that do that? But
Is
they
it
like,
really dangerous?
yeah, because they
Yeah.
put the powder in their mouth and then they drink water, but they like Matt will swish it around, but they just drink it and try to swallow it, and like the powder gets stuck, and
Oh,
then yeah,
well, no,
Oh,
this
it
is
clumps up in your throat.
yeah.
yeah, but this was different. It was actually not because of like a choking hazard of like it could give me a heart attack.
Oh well, that too, yeah.
How could they give you a heart attack?
For concentrated
Yeah, it's
freaking
like
amounts of,
concentrated caffeine.
yeah.
I
And
thought it was
so
protein you're doing.
no,
No,
that
he
was
was doing
so
pre-workout.
yeah, so that's the pre-workout. The protein is the one that I had in the big thing.
Yeah, you would come home and then you would just do like a cap of it or something. I don't remember.
Oh, so there's another one. That was probably creatine. So there's like you put creatine and you put protein powder in there. Yeah, that big thing, like, but I would always chug it. But if I was about to go work out, then that was the pre-workout. You just put in one. I would just put in one, swish it around in my mouth, drink
Oh
it.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. I always saw you make the shaker one sometimes
Yeah,
too. I know,
yeah,
but I did see you do the pre-workout. I don't know what they
yeah.
are, but
No, you did.
I
Yeah,
was
you
just
know.
like, this is scary. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, let's
Like, I
go.
mean, I can take pills without water, and that freaks a lot of people out. But
Ew.
That's gross. I
no,
don't
they're
even want to
they're,
talk about
they're
that.
like gel coated, dude.
That's
Matt's like
mm,
doing the inside of the pill
mm,
with the raw powder.
no, I'd
He's like taking BC powder to the fucking face and then squishing water around that. That's disgusting. You get
that's
like a
no,
gel cap, you're fine with that. Just fucking throw it back down the hatch. You know what I mean?
At the
I'm gonna
very
throw
like
up.
at the very least, I would have to drink water and then throw it down. Like I would have to like pre-moisten it, pre-moisten the gullet.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you know what, everybody needs to start to pre-moisten before they do anything. About to go walk, pre-moisten. About to take a pill, pre-moisten. You can have your protein shake pre-moisten.
I'm gonna unalive you right now.
Pre moisten.
Oh, now I remember. Um, so we met this
Pre
girl in New
moisten.
Orleans that was a baker, and so in my
A
Brahma
master baker?
profile, yeah, a master baker. You're gonna get hacked. The
Take me out.
yeah,
Santa's already on it.
Do me
yeah.
a favor.
So she was. I say burritos are better than tacos, and for some reason people hate this opinion, and like they'll match with me just to be like you're full of shit, and then they'll unmatch. And this girl,
What?
yeah,
You love being hated, don't you?
I was like, it gets the people going. Uh, so I was talking to this girl, and she was like, "Well, here's my unpopular opinion. Um, cake is trash." And I'd never heard
She's
that
trash.
She more of a pie person?
before. I don't know. I was
It doesn't matter if you're a pie person. To say that cake is trash is just,
Well, you
it's
don't
offensive.
you don't eat a piece of cake and a piece of pie for dessert. Usually you get one or the other. So it's like tacos, burritos, in my opinion. I don't know.
That's an
I was
option though. But Matt's not saying that tacos are trash. They're good.
yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
I guess you're right. She's saying legit that cake is trash. Is that
Cake
what?
is
all cake is
trash.
trash. I was like carrot, like baby, like
Yeah.
Baby, what?
you
Baby
know,
cake?
hey baby cake.
You're gross.
You know, baby cake, stud muffins.
You are gross.
Pound cakes. Okay, at least that's a real cake, Matt. You fucking
Yeah. Yeah. She was like, no, all cakes are trash. And I was like, I think I need to consult baby with this.
He's a sociopath, I think.
yeah, that I don't know why anyone would say something like that. That's
Right.
crazy. Wait,
Like
you said she was a
cupcakes?
baker
Like
too and she hates cakes?
Yeah.
That bitch just sucks at fucking baking cakes.
Yeah. Like, you
yeah,
suck
maybe
at
she
making-
just doesn't know how to make cakes.
Yeah, dude. It's the sugar to sodium ratio she keeps fucking up. She puts in
Yeah.
too much salt instead of the sugar because you get that shit wrong, it don't taste right.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
done
well,
that.
she said, "Oh, I'm good at making cakes," and I was like, "Well, then how do you
Are
know?
you
Then
though?
you can't call it trash because you're calling the thing that you make
It could be a thing where she makes so much of it she hates it. You know what I mean? I kind of get that if that's what it is, but I wouldn't
maybe."
say it's trash. I'll just be like, I don't want to eat cake because I fucking
Maybe.
make them all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I'm guessing. I don't know
Again,
if
I
that's
was just like, "Wow, what a weird like that's the hill you're gonna die on." is cake is trash.
Well, I got in an argument at work with someone, or a couple people, and not really someone, but a couple people, pretty much the whole office,
I'm losing interest.
about bacon.
Okay.
Because everybody,
What about it?
dude, bacon gets it's fucking it's overhyped. All right, I'm sick of it.
Okay.
Everyone loves bacon, and I fucking hate it. I'm all right.
Bacon
I'm
or
like this.
baking?
Bacon, the food.
Bacon,
Bacon.
Food. Okay.
like the pig.
It's overhyped, dude. I'm sick of it.
I
Oh,
love
where they
bacon.
like they, it's like the modern day cranberry where they're putting bacon and everything.
It's
sort of
just
thing?
that, and like everyone, like I think what happens is that fucking meme where it's like one has to go. It'll be like pizza, tacos, something else.
Mexican
No, it'll be like pizza, tacos,
steak.
hot dogs, or something, and then bacon. And they're
Yeah.
like, oh, well, tacos have to go, or this. And I'm like, how? Bacon is just a topping. It's not any. There's multiple tacos. There's multiple types of pizza. There's multiple types of hot dogs.
Right.
And you're getting rid, or burgers, and you're getting rid of fucking bacon. Or I mean, you're getting rid of, you're keeping bacon out of all that. It annoys me that the right answer is always going to be get rid of bacon.
No,
See,
I don't think so at all.
What's wrong with you? You mean you're not gonna eat tacos ever again? Any
So-
taco, chicken, fucking carnitas. You got fucking steak taco. You got
So
beef.
in this scenario,
Bacon
maybe-
goes 1,000 times. That's
Maybe.
the
Yeah.
only answer. It's
I
literally,
look
look at the photo. There's multiple sushis,
Bacon
multiple
taco.
tacos,
Yeah,
multiple
bacon,
donuts.
tacos, donuts, sushi.
Bacon's just 4
Yeah.
strips of the same shit. I hate it. I'm
I
sorry.
would
Now I'm
maybe-
really juiced. I'm ready to.
Yeah, but there's
fly
different
through the
types of
street.
bacon. You can have like applewood. You can have
No.
Don't
can
even
have
try it with the brown
can-
sugar and
can
all
have
that. Shut
candied. Yeah, candied, Davey. Have you ever gotten a bouquet of bacon? You've never. You clearly.
I'm gonna
bouquet?
give you a bouquet of fingers. A goddamn fist for 'em.
Yeah, they're both gluten free.
That's right.
I would agree with you in that scenario, maybe.
Yeah, and I think that's why, because I saw that, and like you'll see it on Facebook, Matt, not you, but like everyone else will see it on Facebook, and you'll see different
Stop
answers.
it.
I'm sorry. I'm
That
sorry.
was such a good dig, and then it's like nothing.
Fuck you, David.
But you'll see multiple comments.
It's not Davey anymore. It's David. Mr. Not David Wayne coming in here bashing bacon.
David.
Yeah, throwing that. I can't even see pictures of my dead dog because they're all.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. That's
Can't even see the memories.
Way to make it sad.
Yeah,
Jesus
David.
Christ. We're just trying to
We
make
need to know
fun
the
of you.
severity of what he just said. To
don't be
me.
mad. All right, hey, it's not my fault. You
My
didn't back up.
livelihood.
You didn't back up at a hard drive. All right, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. But no, I think because of that meme or whatever that is, like people will post and you'll see the comments and they say everything. A lot of people will say other stuff and keep bacon, and because of that, it bled into just bacon alone. So anytime someone's like, bacon, I'm like, no, it sucks. Like that's my instant go-to.
I
But
love bacon.
yeah, I love bacon too. But
Right.
like, it's just, I think it just got so much hype that every time I hear it, that it makes me angry. I don't know
Well,
why.
I hadn't even thought about it like that. Actually, I was like, you're kind like you've swayed me. Like,
Well, just
not
logically
because of the
is
passion,
that's how I
like,
looked at it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
when you get passionate about something, that, especially that you hate, like I'm like, ooh, shit, there he goes. Just let him
Well,
go.
I don't hate it. I just hate the fact that so many people love it and would choose it in that situation, and that's what upsets me. I think.
Right, because there's Boston cream pie. You can have a crawler. You can have just the cake batter. Donuts.
Maple glaze. You can have the double chocolate glaze, old fashioned.
Right, yeah, because
People sleep on the old fashioned.
Yeah, because it's like you rarely have standalone bacon. It's always like with
It's a
something,
topping, or it's in a salad, or it's on a burger. It's a side to a fucking breakfast. Like it's
corn
not.
dog.
Yeah, you're not just eating. Now the only thing is a BLT, and that's a star. But you still need the L and the T.
Yeah.
No one just eats bacon on toast. That's if you do, you're work.
Yeah, go swim in New Orleans.
Yeah, go
Eat
fucking
bacon
perform
and
naked
toast.
art in New Orleans.
Bacon and
like
toast sandwich.
Milo, the
driest
Quaker parent, would be very upset.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
eat a bacon and toast sandwich, but you don't get a drink. All right, no water.
What about
You have
bacon pancakes?
I love that bird though.
But that's still in it, but that
Bacon,
just proves
bacon
my theory.
pancakes.
That just proves my theory that it's a side. And honestly, if it comes to breakfast, I'd rather have sausage. I said it.
No.
It's just a
I-
different part of the
used
same
to be-
animal.
I used to be like that. That's
What,
not
yeah,
how
some
that works at
magical
all.
animal that can make two things.
Yeah. It's a different part of the
Nope.
same animal.
It is not.
I did hear that in California, bacon was going to be hard to find because they're passing some law that the only kind of pork products that can be sold in California are like naturally or ethically raised pigs.
Okay.
And apparently like only 3% of bacon comes from ethically raised pigs. So the price of bacon's going to go up in California is all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, the price of everything goes up there, but
So
Yeah.
anytime you get bacon, it's like,
Yeah, think about that.
ethically raised pigs,
Yeah, just-
dude.
Yeah.
Wait.
whatever they
You're
slaughter,
eating
those
it.
guys- What? Yeah.
At the end of the day, it doesn't like. Does it really matter?
Well, see, like,
You want your pig to grow up in a field and be happy, or do you want it to be depressed?
It's not my pig.
Maybe
'Cause if it
that's
was,
why
I
we-
wouldn't eat it.
Maybe that's why we all have depression, is because we're eating depressed animals.
Is that what you think?
No, I'm not a vegan. It just sounds like something a vegan
No,
would
I mean,
say.
that all right. That's I like that.
well,
I
you
like
can
that better than bacon. No, I'm
Well,
kidding.
like like water has memory. Well, like maybe fat has feelings.
Yeah, and that's why we feel the way we feel.
See,
I like
like, yeah. Well, see, like, I'm just thinking of like inhumane ways to take out the pigs. I'm just thinking of a guy, like a pig hitman, just walking through the factory, just going,
I'm just like choking them out. No way. Do you ever try to catch a fucking
That's
pig?
not.
You can't
That's
catch a
the most
pig, bro.
humane. That's what you think. Choking somebody out is. If you had to choose right now how you would die, like
Put them in a sleep
drowning,
drowning in cake.
No.
Yeah, some hot cake.
drowning,
Some Pixar
catching
mom
on
cake.
fire, being shot,
Uh
or being choked out.
Where am I getting shot?
I don't know. Wherever you die, in your head.
huh.
I pick that. That's probably the most instant
Yeah, that
one.
one.
Burning
was
alive is horrible. Drowning's horrible.
Right.
Apparently, they say drowning is like actually kind of peaceful though, because like
That's
you
not
pass
fair.
out, you'll pass out before you actually die. But
Here
I'm
we
sure.
go.
But like, unless you know you're gonna like, you know what I mean? Like the panic has to set in, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Right.
And fire, if you get burned alive, I imagine after a certain point, you probably pass out from the pain.
Yeah.
But you
That
still have
can't
to
be good.
feel that shit up into that. If someone just walks up and pops you in the back of the head, you're not gonna feel
Yeah.
anything. You're just gonna fall over.
Right.
So I'd rather get shot and choked out. Yeah, there's a struggle of like, oh my god, I'm losing my oxygen. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I
Right.
know, and I'd just be coming too hard for.
Comes so hard, he puts out the fire.
Is that why you think that that's the
Yeah.
most ethical
Yeah,
way to
you're like
kill
you're like
it?
at least the pig gets to fucking come before we kill it. One guy's choking him out, and the other guy's working in the shaft.
Yeah, they're like, bring Pinky to the splatter room.
Yeah. They're like, why do you have all those tarps up for all the blood? No. You'll see. You'll see.
Is that what's on the top of bacon donuts?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That's funny, dude. Yeah.
Oh my
They think it's
God.
just the tarps are for the blood, but they're shooting semen everywhere.
This is where we
It's like a Jackson Pollock painting in there, just arcing ropes across the night sky.
All right, Steve.
It's hard to catch. It's hard to catch a pig, though, dude.
Yeah, I
It
know,
is.
and that would be like half the fun.
I told you my senior year they did that. They greased up a bunch of pigs and let them loose in the school.
Yeah.
And they couldn't
What-
catch them.
Funny.
Oh yeah, what was her name?
Amanda.
Oh. Yeah, she's like, catch me.
I sprouted little arms. Yeah, tell Davey this. We're well over an hour. Tell Davey about your TikTok plan.
Oh yeah, so my TikTok plan was just, it's called Billie Eilish Does Stuff, because I think she might be like a musical genius for as far as like a singer goes, because she doesn't talk above like a whisper. And so like I was thinking like you probably can't tell if she's singing to you or if she's just talking to you. And so I wanted to do a video series called Billie Eilish Does Stuff. And so she'll be at McDonald's and she'll be like, I want a Big Mac with the large Coke. Then the guy would be like, do you want fries with that? And she'd be like, duh. Then I would be like, and it's just
What the fuck?
500 of those.
I don't get it at all. First of all, she doesn't talk above a whisper. I don't even know what you're talking about. She sounds like a dude, number one.
Any of her songs, she's just like,
oh, her songs. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking like in real life, she's probably louder just talking.
Yeah.
She's got like a dude's voice. She's got a real raspy voice.
She does.
Right. So it's just like her talking or interacting with people because like I want to have her talking to her producer and be like, I want to do this song. He'd be like, is this a new song? Are these the new lyrics? And she's like, no, I'm in contact about my contract.
Yeah, we should have started off with that. That's how we ended up at McDonald's.
Yeah. And then just have it just go into into it just ends with bad guy with her going, duh. So it always ends with somebody asking her for an add-on or just something like that. Or just saying duh and then me dancing.
So if anybody can help Matt get his Facebook page back, that would be great. 'Cause this
Sing
is
her-
what-
Or if you have
Free
Billie
hand
Eilish's contact information so he can do this stupid fucking TikTok with her. All this build up just to her to go, duh.
Yeah.
That's the punch, is just all
You
that for
need-
that.
You
I
need to
mean-
tag her in the videos and like make it go viral so she'll finally do a video with you.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, me and this 35-year-old man are gonna do this TikTok.
I like a
Never
lot of her
know.
songs though. She got good songs.
That's
As
where
far
you
as
and I
production,
disagree, Davey.
You don't like her songs?
It's more
No.
like beat and accessory melody than her actually singing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Some sure. Ocean Eyes is good. I like Lovely with Khalid or Khalid. I don't even know. I'm an old man, so whatever the fuck you say his name. He's got
I
a
say Khalid.
he's got
I
a high
think-
top fade.
Yeah, I think it's Daniel.
Shut the fuck.
Only Daniel.
Only dance.
Only Dan's. That's the only place you can find the music.
Only Daniels. Only Daniels for older people, adults.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, her stuff's all right. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's like you said, a lot of it's beat. I don't really, it's just shit I listen to when I'm driving around. She's on like a bunch of my mixes, on my sad mixes I have.
Oh, sad boy.
Here, I have a sad boy mix too.
It's called Mostly Sad Vibes, and that's just all it is.
Oh, mine's just called Sad Boys with
got
an
like-
I though.
It's got like
So
NF
Siri
and
Siri says Sad Boy.
Sad Boy.
Yeah. When I tell her to play it, she said, now playing Sad Boy.
We got Juice World on there. We got some fucking a lot of British dudes, I noticed. Like James Arthur, Louis Capaldi.
Davey
Hello,
has a type.
hello, I'm sad. How about you?
Listen to my song.
They're
This is my
singing. They're not
song called
talking.
Father Won't Talk to Me.
Well, maybe have a cup of tea later. And continue listening to these sad songs. We need to stop.
They're singing. They're not talking on it. This is a new one called "Me Mom and Mates Warn Me About Ye."
This song's called Mom's Dating My Best Friend.
My best mate. You gotta say mate.
Man.
It's good stuff though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've worn this out.
All right. This is what happens when we go over an hour.
Yeah. We'll go
Yeah,
over
and we-
20 minutes. Oh.
And we don't record for like a month.
Yeah,
We
dude,
didn't
that's
even
nothing.
talk about half the stuff we wanted to
We
talk
are a little
about.
rusty. No, we
Dude.
got most of it, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, YouTube doesn't know what to do with our stuff, so now I got everything I had.
Yeah, we did all Maddie's stuff.
Yeah, that's all I care about.
Yeah, well, he,
Yeah.
he hasn't been able to express himself, so we
That's
need to
true.
Go let
yeah.
him get
just
it
wait
out
for
of
next week.
system.
I'm gonna have some weird shit.
Post your shit on TikTok then, like a normal.
Yeah,
fuck
Matt's
button.
in the garage
Won't
now.
let me
Next
off.
week he's gonna be coming to you. He's gonna be from a fucking padded room.
My
He's
basement.
gonna be in the corner rocking. You guys still my friends, right? I haven't made a post in over a month now. It's been back in the dark ages, just like really upset.
Yeah. I'm thinking of moving to New Orleans
Yeah. Get into some street performances.
with a voodoo woman named Phyllis.
Yeah. Big city living and a voodoo woman named Phyllis. But Mama said he left Mexico. But I mean, but you said, all right. I'm probably gonna cut a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, come out, check Davey out wherever he's.
Oh
We're
shit!
not
Yeah,
gonna, we're not going to cut anything out.
Next weekend. I always forget about the plugs. Was it the 26th through the 29th?
Never forget about the plugs.
26th through the 29th. I'm going to be at Side Splitters at the Grove in Wesley Chapel, the new
Hell
one in the movie theater.
New spot open.
And sorry, August 26th and 29th. So next weekend. This weekend, because this comes out. Yeah, this weekend. And then September 17th and 18th, I'm at Snappers. And then September 25th, I'll be closing out Tommy Gill's show at the Corner Bar and Grill in Largo. So
I don't have a hand mover for that.
Fuck yeah.
No. All right. Thanks, guys. We love you. Don't go to New Orleans. It smells like shit. All right, bye.
But if you want to see titties, see those.
Go to New Orleans because OnlyFans is not going to be around anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.